yo. How we sounding out there? All right. That's what I like to hear. Oh, wait a minute. All right, y'all. We live. Y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and all that jive. It's Wednesday night, so that means that we live. I should be a rapper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the RTIM show. It is March 23rd, 2022. So what you gonna do? Gonna like, share, and subscribe this channel, RTIM show channel. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Ow. Y'all come on in the room. And as soon as Minks get good and settled, we will be live on Caffeine, perhaps. All right, so let me go ahead and let y'all know now that I had gotten a little pre-warning before we went live, and they said it to expect high traffic. Of course, expect high traffic. The fuck. But anyway, we are indeed here, and we're live. So if y'all notice anything different, I kind of I did a thing. I got a green screen. So it looks kind of wonky. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. But, you know, it is what it is. I was like, I got to have a green screen. And so the girl got one. But this is the RTIM show. We are your hosts. I am 759 on the screen and on the scene, ready to do my thing. Joined by my homegirl, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx bully, the beast from the east with a gap in her teeth was perfectly okay. She said she likes SpongeBob, but you know, she's Sandy Cheeks. AKA Bruja Bars, AKA Bruja Nasty. If you nasty, it's my co-host, my ace, Miss Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cooter, call her what you want to call her. Just do not call her a copycat. Do they dig, Minx, or do they dig?
I hope they dig, and I hope I'm not vibrating.
No, you're not. You're good.
I finally finished. I figured it out. Okay, cool. I have our RTIM chat on like the screen on its own scene.
Look
now.
at you. Look at you. Look at you doing things.
Hold on, I'm about to go live and alerts in chat.
Oh my gosh. So y'all, thoughts, prayers, condolences to anybody that I don't know what's been going on in Texas and Louisiana, but honey, it's tornado season already, and we're getting some of that rain as we speak. My knees are on fire. It is kind of crazy how as Black folks we always say the weather. You know, our body pretty much can tell you the weather. I woke up this morning and I took 50 500 milligrams of acetaminophen, thinking, you know, knock out the pain early. You know what I'm saying? Got to work, was doing all right. Took 2 steps in the residence room. Was like, nah, this ain't it. And cousin Arthur's acting up pretty bad. So if anybody,
you said cousin
Arthur, I'm telling you, the family member that nobody the fuck asked for. So if anybody is out there suffering from any type of sciatic nerve, fibromyalgia, arthritis, osteoarthritis, like me, I feel your pain. I really do. I also have muscle spasms and this shit hurts. But yeah, also this is allergy season too. So stock up on your Benadryl and your vitamin C and all that fun stuff, because we have these beautiful trees. They're called Bartlett pear trees, but they do not give off fruit, but they smell like landfill. And I live downwind from a bakery. So just imagine Wednesday morning on trash pickup day, it smells like bread and bullshit.
That's never a good thing.
That's never a good thing, like bread and bullshit. But anyway, yeah, so we are here. Hope everybody's having a very productive midweek hump day. Yay. I watched a little bit of this, the Supreme Court confirmation. This is some sick shit.
Ugh. I'm
Ooh,
sorry, I had to
oops,
sneeze.
bless you.
You sneeze on the truth, right?
Well, I'm just saying. Uh, they asked her so many questions. I'm gonna get her name right. Y'all, hang on a second, because I'm not gonna massacre her name. You give me a ding minute. Uh, uh, Ketanji Brown Jackson. There she goes. She is super, almost overqualified for this position. This has been the craziest job interview I have ever seen, ever in life. Senator Ted Cruz of good old Texas had asked her about this child's book and asked her, did she believe that babies could be racist? And she just looked at him with the longest pause. All she could say was, Senator,
Nope.
and then she looked at him, just gave him like 15 seconds to process. Do you realize the fuckery of what you just said? So she was like, no, that's not in my work as a judge. I don't, you know, I've never had to review cases of babies being racist. And then they were asking her, define a woman. And she's looking at them like, what do you mean? Define what a woman is. So of course she's, right. She was like, I can't give you a definition. And she is part of the well, she's not part of, but she supports the LGBTQ community. Um, and so I guess they were trying to see how she swayed towards gay rights. They got this new Don't Say Gay bill, which is a whole nother never mind. Anyway, Uh, she sat in that chair for a cool 16 hours, never lost her cool, never broke a sweat.
16-hour interview?
Yeah, it was she's been questioned for a total of 60, not at one time, of course, but 16 hours of rigorous and dumbass questions from the GOP, and she's answered pretty much all of them with, "Do y'all realize how stupid you sound?" It's
Those are
ridiculous. Like, where was that energy for Brett Kavanaugh? And how come y'all still ain't charged him with the assault of these women? And how come y'all just swept that shit up under the rug?
I wish I would've saw at least, an hour.
Yes.
I haven't even seen, I haven't seen anything pertaining to that woman, um, mainly because it's too much information at one time. I'm feeling like with everything across social media is bombarding with information,
Right.
and it's like it's now we're past the information age, where it's now the inundation age.
I mean, it is ridiculous. Like, they are seriously just grilling her and grilling her and grilling her. Like, they want her to break down and say, you know what, fuck this. I don't need this job. Because she is the most qualified, more qualified than any Supreme Court judge we've had on that panel. And
Jab
Clarence Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Jab
Uh-huh.
Okay, 89 over at Caffeine says some of the women in Brett Kavanaugh's case were lying.
Some of them were, but some of them weren't, and that's what you need to investigate, and that's what you need to prosecute.
That's true.
I mean, you can't just, oh well, let's just dismiss everything because a few women are okay. That's like Bill Cosby. Some of them hoes were lying, but some of them weren't, and that's what you need to prosecute.
And that's why a lot of these cases have a hard time being prosecuted because
Exactly.
there's too much half is saying you did it and the other half is saying you didn't, and the ones that are lying, the liars, the people that don't take stuff like that seriously is what ruins it for the people that really need
Right.
need help.
Right. Exactly. I would hate to
Thank you for the 100, 100, thing.
the little the emoji. Shout out to
Emoji.
everybody over on Caffeine, by the way. Those are our homies with your boy. Before we continue with the show, y'all already know what it is that we gotta do. We gotta get this out the way. And of course, to all of our supporters, we thank you for rocking with us. Either your day one, week one, month one, year one. We've been on here almost 3 years now. Y'all gonna get one of these good old nice shiny here, nigga Damn. Awards because you did not ask for it, but it's free. And who doesn't like free shit, right? So there's your first of maybe 2 or 3 here nigga damn awards. Follow us on our social media handles. We are working on Minx's card because she just cannot.
Everything is going to be Minx Couture.
Everything's going to be Minx Couture. So in the meantime,
Minx Bruja, Von Minx.
just Google Minx Couture, please. Just do yourself the favor and just Google Minx Couture. You will find all her socials, all of the pages that she's on, and plus other content that she's created, including the punchline, including the Minx Show podcast, current and past episodes, including the rabbit hole stuff that she does that I kind of like stay away from because I don't want the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? FBI, open up! Like I don't want them beating down my door. So
What's up, the city?
if y'all are into that type of thing, Minx is your girl. So yeah, my stuff is at the bottom. Yeah, y'all follow me. I'm almost at 300 followers on TikTok. I got like 20 some odd new followers in 2 days.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. I am getting there.
Those
Yes.
reaction videos are the best, I tell you.
The who?
The reaction videos.
Oh, yeah, those are pretty funny.
Oh, it's not my cousin D Blaze.
D Blaze.
What
up, Blaze? What up?
I ain't talked to this dude in 2 days. Well, actually, no, we've been texting for days.
What the hell? Come on, y'all. Shit. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, in case the powers that be don't want us to be great and you still want to watch the visuals, caffeine wants to act up or whatever, you can always follow us on our YouTube channel, the RTIM Show channel. Shout out to all of our subscribers. Please like, share, subscribe. It's live, please. And we've got quite a bit of content on there for you to get your keys and get your chuckles on. You know what I'm saying? And that's that on that. So Minx, what's been going on with you?
Nothing. Really. I've just been battling carpal tunnel. I got permanent gang hands.
Oh, word. Yay.
So I have to wear my splint at night because I blame Apex Legends. Fuck y'all. Okay. Y'all got me addicted to this fucking game. And
you got you. See, admitting that you have a problem is half the battle.
I fucking sit down here 10 o'clock at night. I said, I'm going to get 2 games in. And then you blink and it's 4:34 in the morning.
See, excuse me, bitch. That is too much. That is too much.
Just one more. The city says my daughter broke my turntables.
Whoa, wait, what? You know what? She broke them?
Like how?
How?
Was she scratching hard? Was she making a good mix? I think she was.
Are these the analog or the controller? Did she break the crossfader? Like, how do you break them?
She knocked them over trying to DJ.
Oh no!
She's trying to be just like her daddy.
Damn, son.
She was trying to be just like her daddy, and you know what? That's noble. That's a noble thing.
That hurts though. These turntables are not cheap.
I got my cheap $99 new marks, and I'm scared.
What set does he have? I'm not on caffeine. I can't read the comments. Hold on a second.
Tech Nines or Technics or TECHNICES.
Technics.
Oh, Technics. Oh, he said. Oh, Blaze says, "All claps to her for trying." Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she tried. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know my dad. He.
Oh Lord!
I used to get close to the board. Hey, what you do with that juice? I'm gonna sit right. You can sit.
You sit way over there.
Right there. You can say, "Oh, perfect." Like he didn't play with that.
Yeah, nah. You bumped that table.
I know what it's like. I tell you, last week I told you guys.
He said, "Vicky, crash." I hate you. 302
302 gigs worth of beets got fried. You see the red? You see the red?
Damn.
I keep the body and I just pray over it that it may work one day. Water damage. Red.
Mm.
Red. 302 gigs worth of beats and podcasts and movie scripts and yeah.
Nothing's worse like having to start over. I've had to start over twice. It was
Moonshine
not
says
fun.
that could be fixed for real. I heard it can. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed because is it an ADAT? I believe well this was originally a expandable hard drive that I've had for about a long time. I'm sorry, guys. I can't continue tonight. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Well, show's over.
No, I'm keeping my prayers up though because I'm hoping that the person that I did speak to in the Bronx, you know, I hope he's not a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy, but
I
he's
know a
saying
guy that know a guy that might know somebody.
he says maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe I don't know. I don't think that that's what that is. I think that my rushing and forgetting that my joint was in there.
Dog, nah. Me losing over 300 gigs of beats is not meant to be.
Well, D Blaze, you know, I told him, you know, he told me, he said, well, you got new shit. This is all my old shit.
Yeah, but the old shit would sound new to somebody who's never heard it before.
Yeah,
Who's
to
to
the
say that
person
you got something about 4 years in the tuck that you really hadn't finessed quite yet? And you
10.
like, damn.
Oh, but it was weird because D Blaze kept telling me, yo, you need to get them sessions, get all that out. Let's do stuff.
Yeah.
I will. Another day, another
Mm.
day, another day, another day.
And then shout out to David Lasky on Facebook. What up, what up, what up?
Moonshine says Future lost all his music before his mixtape and that blew him up. You know what? That's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that. I just hit 45,000 followers on TikTok and I have turned down every single brand offer.
What?
I have turned down every single brand offer
You
because
know what? A lot of people have been talking about that. That sponsorship. What is it? The coldest water bottle, something like that. Yeah. Hold on. David said thanks. Wedding on August 13th. Congratulations. That's my
oh,
2-year work anniversary. Congratulations.
so we definitely going to remember.
Well, congrats, lucky lady. I'm sure. Um, where's the honeymoon gonna be at?
I bet
We're going to Wisconsin. Yeah, no, said
Aruba.
no one ever.
Aruba. Go to Aruba.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Shit, I don't need to go far. I don't need to go far.
We from the Bronx, so like anywhere outside of the Bronx is a vacation.
Listen, we are going to Maryland. Maryland, yes. Never been to Maryland, but I would love to go.
5 days before the greatest day ever. The city. Oh, okay. Okay. But I'm over it, y'all. You know what? I cried about it, and that's what's most important. Y'all, everyone keeps desensitizing crying when things don't work out. I cried like literally Gino had to catch me. You okay?
Oh, he's David said he hadn't figured out the honeymoon yet. Got to check for COVID. Brooklyn living now. Okay.
Go
Well,
to Antigua and let me know if those beaches are still beautiful pink. I've never been to visit my country, but someday I will. I will.
one day I'm going to visit her country too. uh,
We're
bucket
gonna
list.
we gonna be there live. We're gonna do it live.
Hey, listen.
Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
RTIM from Antigua.
We'll do it live.
We will. You know what? I thought about like, well, I had thought about texting you when I was in Florida a couple years ago. I'm like, yo, let's pod. And I was in Florida. Like I was going to chill out on the balcony.
He says, "What country is that? Then? Antigua is in the Caribbeans.
Yeah, he said some Caribbean island. Yeah.
Antigua is in the Caribbean, and it's right by like Bermuda.
St. Lucia and all them.
I love it.
Yeah.
I had and it seems like everybody that's from Antigua has my last name, so I'd be wondering.
Are you my cousin or not?
Yeah, I mean, I had a client that came in, I was working service, and his last name was mine, and he says, "Oh, it's so funny. How funny would it be if we were related?" I was like, "Where's your family from?" Antigua.
Y'all probably second cousin on your daddy's side, twice removed.
I think that they were like my distant cousin. Yeah, it was real cool. I felt like I had to protect them, even though I wasn't sure.
Like, I don't know why, but there's something about you.
Like,
I'm gonna keep my eyes on you.
I have to protect you because we have the same last name.
Yeah, my last name is only known in one county.
D Blaze says sound effects on point. Yo, we got to get you up here. Yo, we got to get you up here, D Blaze. We have to. Dead ass.
Yeah, we have to. Because eventually we're gonna start having people coming in and doing panels and interviews and stuff. So once we work all that out, you know what I'm saying?
Dead ass, Pete.
We're gonna do that and we're gonna have you up first.
I love that. You just feel the wetness on the lips.
Yeah, I just felt the spit on my face. Dead ass me.
Yo, we got some hot topics for y'all tonight. So
yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get into it. For some odd reason, somebody wants to point a gun at Mike Tyson. Y'all are some crazy motherfuckers. Yeah, there was a little fisticuffs about to take place, and good old Mike Tyson wants to go defuse the situation. And next thing you know, the blam blam gets pointed at him, but he was able to talk him down. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't we take Mike? Why Mike? Why you want to take him out?
Yo, who is bold enough to shoot Mike Tyson and brag about it? Hey, yo, Tyson, I shot him. Like, who's gonna say that?
Nobody.
Bye. I know. You will not catch me with Mike Tyson anywhere in public.
Jab says, last person would probably do that too.
That'd be the last thing you say. Yeah, Tyson, I shot him.
No, but he's been in the news a lot. Not just that one incident. What about the incident of the infused gummies?
Yeah, they tried to sell the little ear bites. Yeah, that
I don't know.
Weed gummies.
How desperate are you to get high? Give me an ear.
You know why Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear off? No shit. Like, this is some for real shit. Was because when Mike Tyson got out of jail, he had already proven himself. And pretty much everybody he wanted to fight were past their prime. Okay. Right. So when he got out, he was like, I got to fight somebody just to get my name back out there. They was like, well, you got Evander Holyfield. He's like, fuck. I don't want to do it, but they're paying me. So, all right, bet. So he could have declined the fight, but again, they paid him. That was the quickest 6 seconds of VHS tape I've ever wasted in life. He didn't want to fight Holyfield. He really did not want to fight him. And because he felt he was too good and everybody else was pretty much washed up. And he just took a bite out of crime.
Jav says he wants $1 billion to fight Jake Paul. Is Jake Paul even that good?
Guaranteed $1 billion, and all Tyson got to do is hit him with that one good uppercut, and he is down for the count.
Or they'll pay Tyson to get knocked out by him.
That'll never happen. They'll call a draw before they do that.
I've been seeing that a lot. Like Jake Paul, this is why I say that whole stigma about being attached to a platform is annoying. Like if I don't give a fuck what
YouTube star turned boxer, like
you will not call me popular TikToker Minx Couture. What? Popular what? You mean owner of
YouTube star? No,
I don't want to be known for an app.
I want to be known because I got these hands and they're ready to eat for everyone.
Right. It's all like it's all fake. It's like a orchestrated entertainment for us. I believe, like I said, somebody comes to me, which has happened. Hey Minx, You got a large following. I got a large following. So how about we don't hit below the belt? But I talk shit about you. You talk shit about me.
We go to the weigh-in. We stare each other down.
I do a diss track against you, and you do a diss track against me, and we have beef. I'm like, but why?
Yeah, but why? Well, what's the end game here? We're both going to get paid a lot of money for some dumb shit.
Jab says Kevin Samuels and Brittany Renner did something similar. I believe it. It's
Someone
like
needs to knock his ass out.
Joining forces, right, with social media. It's like, I'm not going to start a fight for fake. I'm going to start real beef with you for real.
Oh yeah,
I
have a
don't.
list.
I don't believe in that shit. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I don't want to make it that bad that you want to fake fight me. Because I'll go along with it until I really fuck you up.
Because then you've had the time to let it sit and fester.
Right. And that's what I believe has happened behind the scenes with a lot of these big creators.
And the more you think about it, the more it pissed you off. You're like, you know what? I'm about to knock this bitch out just for GP.
This motherfucker wanted to fake fight me. Okay. You want to fake argue with me? That don't make no sense to me.
Twitter fingers. Hey, yo, Minx, you's a bitch.
But I don't mean that in real life. I'm just saying that because
I mean, we're friends, though. I'm just playing. But you's a bitch. Respectfully.
Let's get these followers.
Yeah. I'm beating your ass.
Let's get our followers up. Let's do this together as a team. But I hate you, bitch. But I don't mean that.
I mean, we just playing. It's in the contract. It's in the contract. I have to say that.
Jab says Kanye versus Pete is getting real, though. Oh, hell yeah, I believe that.
I'm getting sick of hearing about that shit. What Pete should do just to really grease, just to burn his asshole, is to make a sex tape and leak that shit. That's the only thing I could see him doing at this point. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing it.
Look, he ain't gonna do that because the way that I look at it, it only takes one time, which I feel as a human being, most of us, we love comedians, right? I don't find this dude Pete funny. I mean,
I've never really watched the stand-up, so I'm like,
he's done a couple of jokes, but he didn't write them. I could tell. But where I draw the line with any comedian is joking around about pedophilia. I don't.
Yeah, nah, that's
I
not.
don't. And Kim, if you're watching, which you probably are, you thirsty bitch. Yo man made a joke about pedophilia as a stand-up. I wouldn't be looking at him the same. I would be looking for an exit immediately because I'm a mother. I have kids, right? She should know better.
She's a mother. She has kids.
Yeah. But I'm saying it in her shoes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a mother. I have kids. We smashing, and a stand-up comes out showing that you are joking around about harming a child. Oh no, you gone. You gone.
Because if you gonna joke about it, I have 4 children right here.
Yeah. And Kanye, in my opinion, like the whole thing, I do think there's 2 things that's a plus. I say I look for the takeaway in everything, right? This is introducing conversations about fathers that are being denied their rights in order to be in their child's lives. I love this conversation needed to be had. I don't think a man should have to fight to see his child or children. And I also don't think that it's right for a man to have to beg and prove to social media that you're trying to be in your child's life.
And in the midst of him trying, he's looking like I don't want to use the word crazy. He's looking nuts. He's wilding out there.
It's true, but I believe in for his even though I'm not really a big stand like that, but on his defense, I think that parents do go a little loco when you deprive them of their right of being able to see their child. Like the problem with relationships when you break up with another person, which I have a lot of friends that co-parent and they do such a masterful job. You know, they don't care about who's smashing who. There's no what you used to do and what you used to. It's all about the child, right? Mm-hmm. But if you have a parent that is telling you, I don't want my child doing this. I don't want my child on TikTok, for instance. What is so hard about honoring that? Why does this child need to have TikTok? Why does this child need to have social media? Because this is a child. What this is a child that gets onto TikTok even though she has supervision with adults writing pedophilia type comments to her. I can't wait till you're of age.
Oh no.
I'm gonna show you what that mouth can do. A grown man.
Mm.
But they're like, oh, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Kim because she runs the account. No, bitch, you weren't.
No, you were not.
You were not. A child does not need to be social with strangers.
Mm.
They need to be social with children in their own age group, in their own environment, because, like I say, your universe starts in your mother's womb. Then, when you come out of that, now you're an expanded universe, which is your home, mother, father, or just mother, siblings. That's your universe. Then, when you meet your cousins and your grandparents and stuff, that's another expanded universe. Why are you going to jump from the third loop and ring to the 50th loop with a fucking 8-year-old that tells you ain't shit from their trailer park? Please tell me.
Yikes. I mean, and the kids suffer at the end of the day. I mean, they see daddy out there just doing and saying whatever, and to the kids he looks nuts. But to grown-ups, it's like, okay, well, maybe he's fighting for, to see his kids. That's why he moved directly across the street from them. That's why he's doing what he's doing. But when he turned around and released that video that he did, that little cartoon thing where he's allegedly unaliving Skeet.
He planted flowers on his head. That's all he did.
Before he chopped it off. Anyway,
Well, that too, but it's all like, in a sense, I feel that Kanye is wrong for entertaining it.
yeah, it's like, okay, he's hurt because he lost his wife to Pete freaking Davidson. Like, dog, seriously?
It's
Maybe Idris Elba. I can see Idris Elba, even though he's shaped like an acorn to me. Like, I could see Idris Elba, but Pete Davidson? He's so socially awkward.
I heard that he is very well endowed, and that's why the ladies go crazy for him in Hollywood.
But he's not my type. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I like the nerdy, goofy type, but not the pedophile type, because that's what he's giving. It's giving pedophile to me, and I don't think that it's right for him to antagonize Kanye, because I like how Kanye just replies back with one-word answers, because he's not stupid. Kanye's very smart. He's not going to dig himself into a deeper grave.
If anything, what I think he should have done was taken everything that's being presented to him and just collect. Don't say nothing.
Can't do that.
Just collect it, and hey, well, they've already finalized the divorce, right?
Yeah, that's why he didn't understand why he reached out to him and said, I'm sleeping with your wife. He was like, she's not my wife anymore. So why would she intentionally trying to antagonize me and piss me off and make me upset? We get it. Oh, go get help, right? I say that we need to stop weaponizing mental health. We need to stop doing that. If someone is mentally ill, like if you see a pit bull, you don't know their mental capacity, if they have been abused or if they just need love, right? But don't get mad when they bite your fucking face off. All right. Don't be mad because you kept antagonizing them and pushing them to their limit, because they will snap. And then
then you'll be ready to put them down.
Then you put the pit bull down because they reacted. Let's just stop doing that to people. We know buttons. We know how far we can push them. If you have the power to do that and you are going to use that, and yes, Jab, I 100% agree. I don't know how anybody feels after they lose their mother. I know what it's like to lose my grandmother, and I'm pretty sure I don't know the feeling that he's going through with not having that matriarch to help him through these tribulations. But you chose this bitch, man. That's the first thing you have to realize, Kanye. You knew.
You made them choices, dog.
You fucking knew.
You fucking knew.
You knew what you were getting yourself into, dealing with a Kardashian. Yes, I do agree. I think it's going to suck for her, because now you don't know how to dress. Kanye taught you how to dress. That's why my favorite album that he did was Dark Twisted Fantasy. My favorite skit that he did with who was it? Chris Rock. Who reposted your P word? Yeezy. Yeezy did what? Yeezy reposted my P word. Yeah. That's what all that's about. Listen to that skit if y'all haven't heard it, because Chris Rock was hilarious. Bring back the skits. Make skits great again. Can rappers please bring back skits? I need to quote shit. I would do one, but
Skits were pretty lit in albums.
who was the best one? DMX. I don't know nobody from fucking Yonkers.
Between him, Eve skits.
Eve skits were dope.
I'm a Rough Rider, baby. You ain't no Rough Rider. You're a Buff Rider. Whatever that meant.
I don't hear skits anymore. And we miss that. I want to hear like I want to feel like when I'm driving ATF, oh my God, but I'm in my car. Okay. They're not really here. It's just a skit.
Hold on.
Make skits great again.
There was which doggone album?
I tell you, Jav, that album is a freaking classic. Dark Twisted Fantasy. Runaway, I had my whole theory about Runaway, and I think that ties into what's happening with Kanye and Kim because of the ballerina shit. The video, if you watch the video for Runaway, back then we didn't get it. But if you watch it now, it makes sense. You're like, oh, he told the future. He sure did. If you listen to those lyrics and you look at the video and you look at the ballet dancers, and he's talking about Kim from the future. And he has predicted a lot of shit in his music that's happening now from back then. Was it a manifestation or was he telling the future? That is the question. Here's a toast to the douchebags. Here's a toast to the assholes. I used to sing that shit all the time.
Oh, here's another. Oh, here's a skit. Oh, goodness.
But you got to do it when you're sloppy drug. You got to have a toast to the douchebags. Toast to the assholes. There's toast to the scumbags. Everyone that I know.
What the hell?
That was me at the bar, fucking screaming and crying and shit. They're like, it's just Kanye. Like, no, it's not. It's this song it's hitting me deep.
Put the alcohol down, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just
run away as fast as you can. Let me get it back.
Stop it. Get some help.
Seriously, stop. Speaking of speaking of beef and shit, Pusha T, sir. So you're okay. By all means, get your money. First and foremost. He wrote the Mickey D's jingle claiming he ain't getting paid like he's supposed to. So what does he do? He goes to Arby's where they indeed have the meats, and he made a diss track for Arby's. It's a diss track, and Arby's is using it as an ad. Arby's, y'all are some petty motherfuckers. See, that's why nobody eats there.
Nobody. I've never
Actually, I take that back. I ate there like 2 weeks ago, only because one of my coworkers was like, well, look, if you going that way, I want a beef and cheddar. I'm like, that's one of them places where I go by. And I never said, hey, I want an Arby's. No.
Yeah, those are the food. I call that the food court places.
Arby's.
You go to the food court and you're just like, I'm hungry. And you're like the other day, Nathan's.
What are my options?
Haven't had Nathan's in a very long time. Let me see what we got here. Jab says black people will never have messed with frozen beef like that.
So the Arby's commercial is the song is called Spicy Fish Diss, which Push takes aim at Mickey D's Filet-O-Fish sandwich, and it's just silly.
Why?
Just why? Just why? Hold on. Okay, here's some lines.
Oh, you said roast beef. My bad. Yeah, roast beef.
Yeah, roast beef.
I didn't. If it's with mashed potatoes with some good gravy, yeah, I'll eat that. But roast beef, I want a roast beef sandwich today. Like I've never.
Nobody says, I want a beef and cheddar and curly fries. Like I've never. Like if I wanted curly fries, I'd get them somewhere else. Arby's.
I make that shit at home.
Facts.
Get it. Yeah, I say air fryers are dope. My aunt got kicked out of a group on Facebook because she posted up a dish that she made with her air fryer, and they accused her of showing KFC chicken.
Oh no. See, that's not no. You're just mad
I
because she can cook. That's all. That's what that
I
was.
saw this shit go down. I said, she showed the picture, and I was like, I had to ask. I said, "You made that?" She's like, "Yeah." How come
Y'all not gonna sit there and question her ability to throw down in that kitchen.
my air fryer don't do that? I wish I knew how to cook in one.
My mom spatchcocked the chicken in an air fryer yesterday. I mean, it's like putting it in an oven in a broiler. Like it's the same shit.
See, I have trophophobia, so it's hard for me. Okay. Um, the little tiny dots on the tray, it triggers me.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, on your air fryer?
Yeah, like you have to drop it in, so it's like little circles of like a grid. And I opened it and I looked at it and I immediately melted.
Oh Lord.
Yikes.
She melted. It's like, oh my gosh. You know, trypophobia is one of them things, and I know this is kind of weird. Please, if you don't know what it is, don't look it up. I'm telling you, do not look it up. But yeah, it makes my skin crawl when I see certain patterns. Not everything makes me just, but
No,
certain patterns just
little circles. Like if I look at a honeycomb,
like it's making me itch just thinking about it.
if I look at a honeycomb, I fall out. I just can't look at that
You're making my head itch. Stop
that
it.
texture. Bothers me.
That's some bomb ass honey though, from the comb though. That's
It
some
is.
bomb ass honey.
It totally is. But yeah,
Keep it.
I got to get a new air fryer that doesn't contain that.
But back to push real quick. That we have the meats that instrumental that they used. He
Yeah.
rapped on that beat. He didn't produce it. He rapped on it. It's another version to that. He rapped on that beat. So I guess he might be getting paid again. Push know how to make his money.
Why I wouldn't call this selling out. I'm not gonna call it that.
If Mickey D's ain't gonna pay me, Arby's will. Dun 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 dun. And they for 4 years, that commercial is still using that 5-second instrumental.
I believe this is one thing that nobody ever talks about. Companies, major companies, major brands. We don't need your social media to be edgy.
We didn't ask for that.
You are hiring social media managers that I feel that it goes beyond professionalism. Like I don't need like Arby's to come into my
Real
DM.
quick, I hate to cut you. I thought I was tripping. I saw this and I'm like, what the?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that was a filter.
those are my prayers.
Oh,
These are my prayers. My tribal prayers.
oh,
We don't need. I don't need Wendy's telling me to spill tea, sis. I don't need that.
spill the tea with Arby's brand new, fresh brewed lemon teas and strawberry, lemon, and blueberry. Like, we know what you're trying to do.
I don't need Sleepy's. Okay,
Sleepy.
reply. The what is it? The comforter, the bed companies.
Oh yeah, the mattress stores.
Yeah, I don't need to see y'all putting in a comment of wrestling of like somebody like getting a real bad sleeper hold. I don't need you saying, "Damn, they really went to sleep." But if they came to our Serta mattresses, no,
Don't go to sleep on our low prices.
no.
Like, no.
You guys
No.
have to do better. Social media managers, in my opinion, like you're not supposed to show your personality with any company that you are managing their social. You're only supposed to just reply back to comments, make sure that people that have issues when they at you, like, hey, your product is not working, or hey, your service is not working, reply to that.
Mhm.
Okay. We don't need your input on who's spilling the tea, sis, because it's like, again, it's giving here.
You're pandering. You're pandering.
It's giving here, nigga, damn to me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't need to being
He's getting paid as well.
I can't I
He's
can't with that.
getting big paid.
That's one of my what is that called? Quips. You know what I mean? That's like one of my quips I get frustrated with. I'm like, y'all need to stop with that shit. We don't need that. We know that there is black representation. I don't need it with proving it using Avi and all of that. Like that's OD for me as a company. As a company. I don't think that Ebonics as a company and
Or they're using AAVE to target like an audience.
right, that I don't like because it feels like you're pandering at that point. Right? You want me
Like
to use the product.
what's that clothing store all the girls get their stuff from? Shein, Shine,
Oh,
Shein.
yeah. Oh, what was
Slay sis with this brand new 3-piece. Slay sis.
I don't get that. I've gotten emails around Christmas time. What was it that day that I unfollowed and blocked? What was that clothing store? Oh, Jav says I'm black, just not pro-black, I guess. I feel like I'm a person that's always professional, right? I don't want people. I want people to see beyond my skin tone, right? I've had people say like, "Oh, you turn it on and off," like my vernacular, right? Obviously, if I'm
Like a
around
code switch, if you will.
if I'm around like professional people or black people, the hood, I talk the same way either way, right? If I get frustrated enough, the hood is coming out. The hood is, I don't care where we are, who we talking to, we could be at church. The hood is coming out. But professionalism, dead ass. But professionalism to me, I feel like as a brand, as a business, as an artist, as a person that wants to make money online and offline, I feel like I'm always representing myself and my family. So I'm not going to be gangster and belligerent on the job. Like I did some people that used to work with me, like they used to say, you don't have to talk like that around me, right? We're black. I'm like, is there something else that you need, Susan?
Like get the fuck out my face, baby.
As per my last email, like
right.
that's how I've always been in professional environments in a sense. So
I've never had to write per my last email. I'm just coming to your office. Hey, so we need to talk real quick. You got a problem?
I'm the bitch when you look up from your desk. I'm standing there. Hello, Jeff.
Jeff.
I got your email yesterday. You stated that you were going to do what? Oh, Minx. I didn't know it was you. You knew it was me, bitch. Coffee for a month. Have a nice day. I'm evil like that. No, but for real, that like for me, that's too much. Like I love being black. I love the black vernacular, but don't use it as a selling point. That's the thing. Don't sell me black. If you black, be black, but don't sell it to me. You don't have to sell me that.
And also, you've got people. Hey, Patrice. Excuse me. You've got people on here on the Clock app who are like super disgusted with these non-people of color using AAVE. So just imagine if Walmart decided to brand some shit, right? Because we love some Walmart. I know I do. And they use a tagline. They use a tagline like, give me a popular line, shit, so I can try to spin it.
Like a popular Avi?
Hold on. What would you just say? Something like, bitch, you thought. Or something like that. And they'll and they'll use that. No, for real. Bitch, you thought. Come on down to Walmart for the they'll use that to try to reel people in. You're not starving for business, Walmart. You are a multi-billion-dollar company. There's no reason why you should do that.
Like let's say ShopRite in my location sent out an ad because they do everything on a location base and they say it's getting brick out. Come get your I'll be like,
who wrote that?
It's getting what out? It's getting brick. Don't get caught out here. Dead ass. I would ask to speak to a representative immediately. Hello, yes, I feel like I
proofread that script and said that was cool to say.
I feel like I was intentionally targeted because of my location, and the term dead ass is what was sent my way. they'll be like, "Ain't you black?" I am. And I'm supposed to say, "Oh my God, we're being represented," because we're talking slang. Like, I hate the fact that ebonics and slang is a black thing.
To
I
be
don't like
included.
I don't like that, right? And even now, like even on TikTok, I've been called a pick me, a token, a coon, because I don't really get up with a lot of these ideologies, right? I was just getting ready to upload a video. I'll tell you what it was about it now, since we're here. So I'm scrolling by, and there was a hairdresser, black hairdresser, that was advertising that she does hair. So I was like, "Oh, she does good braids. That's nice." I go and I get to scrolling on one of her most watched videos, and this video was it said, "Oh, she asked for braids and she got what she asked for."
I think I saw that video.
Black woman, white client.
Yeah.
Now, the way that I look at it is this. I must have had my black card revoked because I missed that meeting of we are supposed to treat non-black people like shit. Um, if I'm a hairdresser and I don't cater to that type of audience, I'm going to tell the client, "Listen, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but I do hair, but I don't work with your textures. I do apologize, but I will find someone that is able to do that for you, and I'll do it free of charge. I won't even charge you for that." That would be me.
But then, flip side, white girl gets on TikTok. So this black hairdresser, she said that she wouldn't do my hair because she doesn't work with my hair textures. That's being racist. Now everything is race, 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 race.
I wouldn't really think that that's being racist. I would say it would be racist if she would have said, "I don't do white people's hair." That's racist.
But she did just professionally. I don't work with
I don't
the
work with that
texture.
type of texture, right?
Yeah.
But if you even if you go to a Dominican salon, right, in New York City, because most black women go to the Dominican salons, they have our hair texture. Now, if a Caucasian comes in, which I have seen, the woman can't speak English that well, but she's like, mommy, you see, I can't use this because I make your hair fall out." She's like, "But I want a perm." Mommy, no, no,
Hmm.
no, no. You don't need that. So if a hairdresser is a professional, they're going to tell you what is right for your hair.
Hmm.
I would have said, "Look, honey, I will do whatever cut style you like, but braids, I don't recommend it because of alopecia and all these other things. But if you want me to do it, I will do it. But you have to sign this waiver.
Hmm.
I will not be held responsible for that."
Yeah.
But to put someone on blast like that and then do their hair so horribly intentionally,
Yeah.
now that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's bad business, and that's
I
how you
would
get
never
blacklisted.
I would never do that to somebody. I'm like, "You know how we feel about our hair.
Hmm.
Why the fuck would you go and play around with somebody else's hair just because they are not like yours?" Like, that doesn't make me a coon.
Well, what did the girl say on GTA 5? Now you be sure to put that silk wrap on your head, or your braids gonna be on your pillow by morning.
Exactly. It doesn't make somebody, a black person, a coon, a pick me, a sellout, because you're telling other black people that we, as a group of people, we have been disenfranchised, treated like shit, discriminated against, killed, murdered, all this shit throughout every century that you could think of, for us to turn around and say, "Our turn," because I ain't gonna do that. I don't have that in my heart to hurt another person. You can call me the N-word to my face. I'm just not going to respond. I'm just not going to engage. You go on with that mentality. I'm not going to go out of my way to ensure that you get fired from your job and all this other shit. I'm just going to
Yeah.
say, "You know what? You live where you live. Your karma is your karma. But if you try to intentionally hurt me, then I will take it to that level."
Jav, you're so right. If a white woman was to do that to a black female, yeah, black women would be going and digging and just driving it down in the ground, and we will never hear the end of it,
I was in
unfortunately.
shock. I was in shock when I saw it. I was like, "Come on, man. This I don't care about the gatekeeping of hair. I don't care about that. If people want to gatekeep that, that's
But
fine.
but at
But
the same time, individuals should know what works best for their hair and what doesn't. Most Caucasian people should know that braids aren't the most ideal hairstyle because it's used to protect our hair it's just gonna strip yours, and you're gonna look like Caillou. Like that ain't what you want.
But as a professional, I'm like, you're the professional. You could have relayed that. You could have relayed that to the client instead of embarrassing them on social media because you're trying to be edgy. Because I'm
And
like,
she paid you, and then the girl paid you,
and
and
she
you
paid
did
her,
that,
and she paid her, and you embarrassed her.
and you
That
did
right
that.
there, I'm like, whatever's coming to you, young lady, that's
You
what you deserve.
deserve
You
all of
deserve
it.
it. I don't agree with that. I stand for humanity and Black people, but I do stand for my people. But I don't stand for my people being disrespectful to other people like that. That's wrong. I believe
Yeah.
in karma too, Jab. 100%. I don't get with that. I'm like, there's some good people out here. There's some bad people out here. Don't treat good people bad. That's all I say. If they don't know that the braid shit, like I have literally did a whole live stream of Caucasian people asking me why they can't wear braids. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you do with your hair. What I give a fuck about is all the lace fronts you're gonna need because you ain't gonna have nothing to hold on to.
You better start shopping for wigs.
And yeah, y'all need to chill out with honeys. I have wore front lace. I've never put glue on my shit. If you saw the lace, you saw it. But y'all are really putting too much chemicals. You know, I watch all these installs. I'm like, damn.
I've watched one just to see, what it looks like. That
This
is a
got to breathe.
process.
This got to breathe, honey.
I mean, you putting stuff like way down here. You're putting the cap on here. Then you have to cut it to match this because you got to have that little bit of headway. For the sticky bangs. You got to have the sticky bangs.
Too much. Just honestly, as a person that wore wigs for a very long time, I will say you gotta let your hair breathe.
Yeah.
You gotta let your hair breathe. Patrice says what's killing me is these baby hairs. Like, wait, who the fuck told y'all that this?
At what point do those baby hairs grow up and become adults?
They don't. They become
down here. Like they start here. You don't even see like traces of hair leading down. It's hairline, baby hair.
But now you're seeing women like when they take off their install, because I'm thinking that they put this on for the day, and then I'm like, y'all leave this shit on?
No, it's being shit. You glue that on my head, it's being left. I'm not gonna keep peeling glue off my forehead.
But I that's why I said this is why women's foreheads is falling off because you're
She
sweating.
said falling off. Oh my god.
The girl peeled off this, and her hair and her face came with it, and I just was like, that's too much chemicals.
Ladies, lock your hair. Lock your hair or cut it. Don't stop.
There ain't no chemicals out here that's gonna make me try to upstage a bitch. I'm sorry.
Make church wigs great again.
Just let your hair grow. I let mine grow. See, I colored it, y'all. I got my edges coming back. You see, I did all of this myself. And yeah, I'm letting it grow. I'm letting it grow. I still wear wigs and shit, but not as much as I used to. I wear my scarves.
Just a quick throw on, like
I did my locks.
And you take it off.
I let my hair grow to about here. And then I said, we're doing school teacher. Patrice says, I'm seriously thinking about going natural. Patrice, I tell you, it's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
I love the feeling of like, I go like this with my hair and I'm like, oh. I just don't, I don't miss that. I don't miss that. But everything else, I'm like, my hair, I colored it red. It came out like brownish auburn. And I just gel it up and leave it and call it a day. I don't do anything much to it.
Excuse me. As far as these, what they call them, butterfly faux locks, I don't quite get it. Also, I don't understand why you gotta have them behind your kneecaps and you can't do shit because you constantly got to do the Jan walk.
I was doing
everywhere.
I when I had the butterflies.
Yeah, but see, yours wasn't touching your ankles. Like, there's a difference.
I didn't know they could. I walked into the beauty supply store. It said 28 inches. I said, "What? I missed out on that." I could have been sitting on my shit. Hey guys,
go get in the car, slam your hair, and the hair just flapping off. Like, man,
it's fun. It's a lot of maintenance, but then again, It's not for everybody. I'm not good with keeping up with my hair.
Just do your shit au natural. I'm going on 2 years since
I'm
my
about to do
comb
it.
out. I'll never do this shit again.
I'll never do it. Well, with my hair, I've just accepted that it's just straight, has no body, and call it a day. It's just straight, full, and that's it.
And gray.
And gray. And gray.
Embrace.
My mom was like, you colored it, didn't you? I thought we were gang. Oh,
Mom, you can still be gang, but this is a little too much.
Mom, I'm 35 and I look like I'm going on 60. No
I mean,
shit.
look at this. My mom tells me I'm getting my wings. I got wings. I got a patch right here. I got my Jewish yarmulke in the back. I have one lock that's on the way being totally gray.
But they do say that if you are sprouting grays prematurely, like mine, I discovered it was because...
What do you mean prematurely?
Because it's supposed to really turn gray, like turn after a certain period of time.
I started growing gray hair at 18. What?
Well, they say that it could possibly be a vitamin D deficiency. So it's killing your roots.
So a bitch gonna be bald here soon.
No, you're gonna be fully gray. If you think about gray hair is the absence of melanin. So if you don't have vitamin D, which a lot of people, because of the pandemic, we were inside, we didn't get no sun. We wasn't out here like that. So a lot more people have been experiencing hair loss and their hair turning gray or changing because of the absence of vitamin D. Pause. So I told everybody, like, no, get your vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? Get your vitamin D. I took a blood test. I am that bitch. And I had to just double check. And I looked, and the doctor was like, "Do you take vitamin D?" I was like, "I try, but it's hard to." Pause. He said, "I'm going to make you a prescription because you need to take." I think he said like 3,000 milligrams. That's how.
Yikes!
That's how deprived I was of vitamin D. Pause. So I was like.
Okay.
I was like, oh, so that's what it was. But yes, definitely check when you go to the doctor, get your blood work done, check to see if you still that mofa. You know what I'm saying? But also check your vitamin D and make sure that it's at the levels that it's supposed to be. Because if not, if your hair starts changing, then other things in your body starts changing fast too, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Yeah, gray hair looks good on men sometimes. It depends. That salt and pepper in the beard. Picasso, I like it.
The beard, yeah.
I like it. My cousin, Jeff, who just turned well, he's in his 50s, I think. He's got we both got this gray patch. It's like right here, but he has no gray nowhere else. One day he invited us over to his house for a little, family get together, family game night, So I'm in the kitchen making me a plate and I had my hair down. He says, "Damn, why do you have all them grays in your-" Listen, get out from behind me, Satan, and mind your business. Because I got more gray hair on my head than he has on his, and he's older than me. I'm like, come on, man. Relax.
That was one of my favorite bars that Jesus said, though. I'm not gonna front.
Was it?
I used
from behind me, Satan.
When I was in Bible class, man, I used to wait. I said, "It's coming, it's coming." He's about to say it. "Get thee from me, Satan." That nigga, yeah. People was like, "What the fuck?" I said,
"What's wrong with her?"
Those are bars, yo.
My favorite, Jesus wept.
Jesus wept. I've been reading the Bible a lot lately.
It's crazy that we're bringing this up because me and my coworker were talking about that today at lunch. She was like, "You're the only person I can really talk about this because we kind of feel the same things." She says, "But what is God? He, she?" I said, "God is gender fluid.
God
is what it is. God is a they, them.
God is a they, them."
And shout out to all my theys and thems out there, except that one bitch you know you're talking about. You fucking knew. Like, how do you go private though? Super random and segue into the next topic real quick. Do it live. Wombland's about to be canceled, man. The show about to get canceled.
Lance, those of you who do not know what we are talking about, a recap, please.
Oh, a recap. Okay, so basically, white bitch gets played by this guy by the name of Lance. He is a he goes by Modern Warrior. He is a indigenous person of color, and this Chelsea bitch thought that she was going to be the one and only, and survey said you're not. And so she decides to air out some text messages about the context in which she thought their relationship was supposed to have went, but basically she got played. So also she claims,
Jab says show name. The show's name is called TikTok.
yeah, it's called TikTok, and the show is called, no, the channel is TikTok. The show is called Womblands.
It's called
Uh,
Woodlands.
on Telemundo. Because this shit here is a soap opera of sorts. It's got maybe 6-7 people involved in it.
I have a little role. I have a little role.
Yeah, I'm like an extra. Um, yeah. Good night, David. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. We'll see you next week. Yeah. So there are a lot of players in this, if you will. You've got girl that calls herself Auntie Karen, who also had the hots for Lance, but she's got a whole living concubine of a boyfriend. So I don't know what that was all about. But apparently the word got out that Lance was married, but he didn't tell nobody. But Lance was divorced with a vasectomy. But then Chelsea was like,
I'm
I
pregnant.
may have your child, Lance. I had to get rid of it because while she didn't say miscarriage, she didn't say abortion. She just says she lost a child, and she still had that ache. She has an ache, and
But
she was
Jab,
physically sick. She was suicidal. She wanted to unalive herself, and a whole bunch of drama. And here we are.
and basically, what is happening here is that this is what we called performative activism.
Very performative.
These are all activists who got onto TikTok to express a cause. D Hood, y'all watch battle rap too? Of course we watch battle rap. We support my cousin John the Don. 100% though. But it's all performative activism. You have people that got onto an app. Yes, yes, he is. So they got onto the app to speak on issues that are going on in their culture, meaning racism, 100% racism. Everyone's a colonizer. Everyone is racist. But behind the scenes, what was going on with this performative activism was that everybody was smashing each other. Okay.
Is that you?
Yeah. Alexa, stop. Motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. What did you say, bitch?
I said turn the
Okay, here's some recipes for Philly cheesesteaks.
But this is exactly what is happening. You have people that are using social media to bring causes that they are concerned about, and then they wind up fucking other activists.
Yeah, that was it went left.
That's the brink of it.
That's the brink of it. And now Lance is threatening to step away from TikTok for good. He's talking about just canceling his page, deactivating his page. Patrick Genty and others went on their lives respectfully and said, "Look, dude, fight back, stand up. You know, don't let white women's tears win." So that was like pretty much the rallying cry.
Oh, while he was using those white women tears to use it as lubricant.
What do you say on Don't Be a Menace? I'm just doing to the white woman they've done to us for 400 years. Oh yeah, what's that? Fuck them.
But that is what's happening here. So basically, we are at the cusp of this now that it has reared its ugly head to now people trying to make money off of this situation.
And it all started with the Indigenous Talk crew making shirts, very well detailed, might I add, and with womblands, different sayings and things like that. And just recently, as of yesterday, Chelsea decides she wants to sell some merch too. She wants to sell some you fucking new merch, and she wants to sell some Womblands merch. Chelsea, honey, that boat, by the time you get on it, will have sunk and split in half like the Titanic, honey.
It's almost like if somebody needed to kill this entire trend, it was her. She started it, and it ends with her.
Yeah.
What it is. And at the end of the day, I say this with everybody that is aiming to be an influencer, you ain't missing shit. You're not missing anything. It's not fun.
No.
It's not fun. You're dealing with people that are addicted to clout and will do anything to keep clout for their brand and product. At the end of the day, it's a race for who gets verified. It's never who's the realest nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, where's she at?
Yes, D Hook. Rest in peace to Dr. Sebi. Real talk. I miss Dr. Sebi. I used to love watching his videos. My dad put me onto him a long time ago. I was like, why we keep watching this dude? I get it. Don't eat meat. Okay. But you don't understand. It lives in the mucus. It lives in the mucus. All cancers live in the mucus and cannot survive in an alkaline state. I've known this for so long and still down a whole fucking burger like it's nothing. I used to love it. Like, I actually cut down on meat because honestly, I used to say to people, like, I'm all for being vegan and all that, but it's when I'm ready. But I feel like society has forced me to be ready after cooking meat, and I'm just staring at the shit cook, and I'm like, it's never done that before. Why does it smell like this? Why does it look like this? What is going on with this? You know, you have butchers that are actually admitting that if they get a portion of meat in and it has a little pus bubble, oh, they just cut it out. Just cut that right out.
Yeah, I stopped eating pork after I saw that shit. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
No.
I stopped eating pork. Still like bacon, but I stopped eating like pork chops and shit.
But when you think about it, I don't really think that we as people are meant to consume meat at all. I mean, after TikTok, I was on TikTok, what was it? One night they said about cannibalism. Cannibalism actually started way before what we thought it did. That's why you can't find a whole generation of people, because people ate them all. Yeah. They found
So a whole population of people just poof disappeared because they were sitting there gnawing on each other's ankles.
Well, they found a cave that contained skulls, and those skulls were used as cups, and they were used as utensils, and flesh was made out of clothes. And I said, really, this is quite interesting. Is this why we have become a society that eats meat? Because we can't eat humans, so we'll settle for animals type shit. Like, it's the next best thing.
No, you probably can eat humans. Just ask Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh wait, you can't.
Or we are. I'd be sometimes wondering when I eat out, and I'm like, yo, this steak was too good.
Somebody put their foot in there, literally.
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 I guess I can look how it slices right off the bone, and you take a bite, you're just like,
it's too good to be true.
And then you look at the paper next to you, someone's been missing for 2 years.
Alaskan hiker missing on a week. Yo, this hiker dog.
I'm not
barbecue hiker.
Heinz ketchup. You could have just called it ketchup. Why on earth do you have to call it? What do they call it? Like zombie blood or some shit?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
What's it called? Human blood? Like Heinz?
No. Wait, huh?
Heinz ketchup changed the name of their ketchup brand for it to be like human blood or something like that. And it says 24 different types of DNA, and it's at the bottom. Just kidding. Really? What was that meeting like? I want to know. They need to record all of these meetings when there's an outrage so that they can just play it for us. What was in that meeting?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, we need to come up with something creative. We got to think outside the box, okay? Ketchup, everybody eats ketchup. Barbecue sauce, everybody eats barbecue sauce. But we need something that says hey, we're edgy.
Oh, they call it tomato blood. So tomato sauce was too much. Tomato sauce was too much. So they come out with this thing called tomato blood. The bottom has little tiny caption that says tomato ketchup. Why not just right? No.
Yeah, no, fail. Yes, I love some good old Sweet Baby Rays. I love some Sweet Baby Rays.
Like I get it for around like Halloween. I get it because it's Halloween. Things like that are an aesthetic for Halloween. But
Or maybe you're doing something for like a like say The Walking Dead's doing some type of promotion.
right.
Buy a
But
bag of French fries, get a bottle of zombie blood for for free.
why would you want to name it that for an all year round thing?
I wouldn't.
And then sit there and break
Hey
down
mom,
how
can I
many.
have some zombie blood on my hot dog, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
D Hood says anything with Floyd. Yo, D Hood, look, I have a show, right? It's called Wicked Observations. I talk about all that shit. It's just that sometimes the PTB, they have this thing called yoinking. They will yoink my shit if I talk about this shit.
Damn, son.
That's basically that.
But you could totally tune in to my private streams. See, I do private streams about all of that shit. I can't talk about that, but I'm with you 100% with the calcifying of the pineal gland and all that because they have been after me and my platform for how many years? We're talking
Going on
about?
about 3 years now.
Yeah, I do decoding, I do gematria, I do all of that, and I tried it on my TikTok the other day, and they were like, "Bitch."
FBI, open up!
That scream will never not be funny. Oh, that shit would never not be funny. Oh my gosh. Oh hell.
They trying to get a bitch. No, but I totally this whole I
Yeah,
love what
one time we were on Station Head, D Hood, and she got to talking about it because we figured that was the one platform she was safe. She thought, and she was glitching for the remainder of the show. And also, we just, I said, Minx, go out and come back in. She said, okay. She comes back. She said, am I good? Yeah, you good. All right. So they don't want you to say shit.
or you remember that time we was talking about
Patrice was there that night, I think.
Patrice was there that night. We were talking about I think it was Aaliyah or something like that with the plane crash. And next thing I know, it's like they were like, I listened to the playback. You couldn't hear a damn thing that I said. My whole shit was muted on the recording. But her and Articulate, their whole conversation, and the other chick that was up with us,
Mhm.
you three were heard. Me,
Yeah.
there was no indication that I was on this fucking show.
I was like, Minx, you there? Minx, you there? Oh, they done shut her down for real, for real. So yeah, we're gonna have to end the show right here.
I will say this real quick. Something strange happened to me today. I'm telling everybody, please be careful of text messages that you get that may have a link in it. Don't open none of those links.
Peace, D Hood. Thanks for tuning in with us, buddy. See you next week, 7:15 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time.
Don't click on none of those links.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, I like that.
I gotta send you these alerts and shit so you can have it. But yeah, don't click on none of these links because I went to make a phone call today to call my auntie, and the phone is ringing, and it was some man that answered. I was like, "Hello,
Mhm.
hello, yes, is this Minix?"
You foot pop? What's up to Q? Shout out Q.
I
What
said,
works in the building? What's up?
yes, this is Minx. What's up? Why are you on my phone? And they're like, oh, we're just letting you know that we're discontinuing 3G and you need to go into the store and get a 4G SIM card. Okay. Fuck. Why are you intercepting my call to tell me this shit? What if I don't want it? Then your phone will not be active, ma'am. Okay.
You gonna turn my shit off?
If I need another SIM card, mail it to me. Have a good day, right? So they're intercepting calls now.
And people wonder why I leave my shit on silent. You will not get me.
What is up with that? What is so wrong with that?
I got a crazy ass text message. They ain't had no link in it. It's like, "Hi, Randy. It was great hanging out with Randy. Bitch, I don't know you."
I
Oh,
got
I got a voicemail this morning. I hope I didn't delete it.
really wasted and don't remember where I live. Can
Oh
you
my
tell me
god.
your address?
Yeah, unknown caller at 2:14 this morning. And the voicemail, hold on, deleted messages. Yes.
She said, "Hold on, deleted messages." Let's
Yes.
go with deleted messages.
Yeah. Because this is what I got. I woke up this morning to use the restroom. This is what I got. Hold on, where is it? Play.
And you will be transferred to our security department.
Security department at 3 in the morning. What? And that's all it said. Transcription now, and you will be transferred to our security department. And the number was unknown.
I tell you,
The hell is wrong with y'all?
I'm noticing a lot of different activity with my phone. A lot of people that are connected to TikTok have been complaining about their phones. They feel like when they're on the phone that somebody's picked up. And I'm just like, you do know that we are on this particular app, right? This particular app, which a lot of people don't do research on the origins of these apps. You know that TikTok is not even in China.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
banned it. They banned it.
they have their own version. They have their own servers. So that means that TikTok is not owned by the Chinese corps that own this app. It is owned by a different entity, which I am assuming it is the United States. And a lot of different companies, like even Instagram, anything that is associated with Facebook, it's not a good look. Okay. This whole social media thing, which I've been saying for years, is data mining. That's all it is. It's biometric data mining. It's getting how people think and react to things and what they're willing to scan their fucking face for and their fingerprint. And we willingly do these things and we don't realize that where is all this information going? Like with my Apple Watch. Why does my Apple Watch need to know that I'm alive? Right? Why does it need to know?
You need to breathe. Like,
Yo,
bitch, I'm breathing. Mind your business.
you need to stand up now. Oh, yes, massa. I don't I'm not with that. It's too much technology now. It's too much. And for a person that is a technology buff to say that, it's too much. I feel like I need to have my own Johnny 5.
Johnny Five.
Los
That's my
vatos
shit, by
kick
the
your
way.
bus. Los vatos kick your
That's my shit. I love that movie. After
Watch,
30
I'm gonna
years.
come out with a remake and I'm gonna really say, "Hey,
No,
look,
no, 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 no. They've already tried to tease a new Friday prequel. Nice Cube said, "Fuck that. Nope, that's blasphemy. We ain't doing that. That's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're gonna do.
why don't y'all just leave shit the fuck the way it is and give us new ideas?"
And make your own shit. Like, what is the problem?
There are so many amazing authors, writers, screenwriters that you guys can tap into, give a little bit of coin to, probably less than what you would have to pay Hollywood for already existing ideas. Why the fuck can't you just come up with your we came up with a demonic sock. Okay, why can't y'all do the same shit? Sock, we picked up a sock demon. Okay,
A sock demon.
we created a sock demon. Gina kept saying she feels that every time we take her clothes to the laundromat, she has a sock missing. So I said, I'm thinking that it is a sock demon.
The dryer ate it.
Bel Air is a very good show, Patrice says. I have to see it.
Nah.
Didn't they
I have to watch it.
didn't they adapt that idea from that creator that just was creating an idea about what if it was a real show and y'all really made a show out of it?
Yep, that's exactly what happened. And Will Smith signed off, executive producing it. It's like he almost handpicked the characters because the star character kind of looks like him. He did a good pick with that, by the way.
What if Will Smith paid these kids to make this just so he can get a adaptation and social media would have been cool with it anyway? I'm saying for a bunch of film kids, that was just way too. Now that I watched the video that they did, I'm like, y'all basically made the trailer for the show. That's what y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was reverse psychology. Like they want it now. Because people go, oh, make this real, make this happen. Oh, it was already an it was already being
And then once they made it a thing, and once they got a breakdown of the characters, well, how come Carlton got to be on pills? How come Ashley got to be gay? How come Hillary is this? How come Jeffrey is this? Well, how come Uncle Phil, he's a bad guy now? He used to be an upstanding judge. Now he's a bad guy. Well, how come Aunt Viv this? This is what y'all wanted.
y'all asked for it.
And you asked for it. And not only did you get it, but you got it in today's time with the issues and the current, climate of what's going on right now. Yes, Ashley is lesbian. Okay, big whoop. Yeah, Uncle Phil, he used to be an upstanding judge. Now he's about the most crooked politician they're out there. Pillheads, they're out there playing lacrosse. That's the only hang up I have. I understand you're going to a private school, but they said in one of the shows, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything. If so, I'm sorry, but this is just a little piece that I read on Twitter that Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv would much rather go see Will drop 30 points playing basketball than go see Carlton's lacrosse game. Like, really? Lacrosse?
We had lacrosse in high school and nobody talked
So
about
did we. Like,
not one person talked about lacrosse. Oh my God, my lacrosse game. Okay.
bitch.
The
Well,
only time I really cared about lacrosse, I guess, was when American Pie came out, and that was a thing. Because of Oz. Oz played lacrosse.
what's that movie? Foolish. Where he was daydreaming and his dad was like, boy, not Foolish, what's his name? Oh my gosh. But Dion Richmond in it. And he's playing this guy who's like, he's flunking high school. He's got to get into college. And he says, he gets a visit from one of the recruiters. He was like, yeah, we have a very top lacrosse team program. There's a lacrosse. Boy, you don't get into that college, I'm gonna knock your ass across the street. I'm like, yo, dead. Tripping is called tripping. Because all he did was daydream all 4 years of high school. He bullshitted his way through high school. And here comes college.
Don't be fucking with my shit.
Right.
Get your own shit, you greedy bitch. Keep your hands off my money. With something, keep your hands off my stash and something off my ass, or I'll break a size 12 off in your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, right. See, now I gotta find it. It's probably on Tubi. I'm gonna go find it.
But I'm upset that the love interest, how her life turned out. Because I think she's like a crackhead. I hate to say it.
Was it Lisa
Yeah.
on Bel Air? Yeah, Lisa was Will's bae in the show, but in this, it's Carlton's ex. I think. Patrice, get me right in here. And Will starts dating Lisa or something like that, and Carlton's pissed. Like the way y'all switching some things up.
Why do they always depict us as that?
What was that? Sleeping. Lisa is Carlton's ex on the show. Okay, yeah, I was right.
Like, I feel like these adaptations of the Black experience, like, why does it always have to be
Negative.
the drugs, the guns, the this, the that? Why is that
Because
entertaining?
that's today. That's the music. That's
So I'm
the
like,
culture.
so y'all basically took the Fresh Prince of Bel Air and put this motherfucker in Gotham City. That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did. Y'all.
No, you took you took the Fresh Prince that's supposed to be in what, upscale California somewhere, and dropped his ass off in like the real Philadelphia. Like, no, thank you.
I mean, even the episodes when Will had to go back to Philly had me at the edge of my seat. Like, no, don't you know better than that? Just go back to where you're safe.
and Patricia, you're right, and that's another thing. This is not a comedy. They dramatized it.
But was it wrong to dramatize it?
I kind of like where it's. I haven't seen it, but I kind of like the dramatization of it. Because to me, The Fresh Prince as a comedy wasn't funny to me. I'm sorry if y'all disagree, but I just couldn't relate to it.
It was a little dry.
It was a little white people.
It had a couple of interesting episodes. I thought honestly, Ashley to me was one of my favorite characters. I thought she was like,
Because she tried so hard to be down in the hip, but she was like so square. And then Hillary.
they lost me with that one song that they kept dancing to that she did, you know. And then she did a real song. Tatiana Ali did a real song. They tried to
because she was a
shove down our
singer.
they tried to shove that shit down our throat, and I wasn't with
We
it.
wasn't having it. Yeah, we didn't ask for that.
I'm like, listen. And the fact that she had Will in the video and she was stretching out his ears and they were going like this, I was like, no.
Too much. Tell me why you play with my mind, boy. Yeah, nah. Nah.
But
Mm-mm.
I will say that there's a content creator on TikTok that did a real life version, kind of like the Bel Air shit, but for the Boondocks.
Mm.
I wasn't mad at it. I think what hurt me the most is like, because the guy that's playing Huey, he's sitting in the chair and the brother comes and he's just like, he said, "What?" He says, "Well, don't let me come over there and beat your ass like grandpa used to." So I was like, damn, you see the John effect. He ain't here. So if he ain't here for Friday,
He ain't here for Boondocks.
I don't think it needs to be done. I think
He ain't here for Black Jesus either. Like, just leave it alone.
I think that when people pass away and they were a significant protagonist of a damn show or movie, give it a rest.
Close the books.
Or do a spin-off. Don't do a remake. Do a spin
or do a spinoff, or if you're going to continue it, do like a subtle tribute piece.
Right.
Like at the beginning of the show, like,
Like they're not going to bring back. Watch me give Hollywood an idea real quick. Now imagine if they gave us Family Matters, but Steve Urkel's a creep. He hangs out in his basement with his transformation chamber, trying to steal bits and pieces of Laura to make a Laura.
Hell nah. Nah. Nope.
And
I ain't
the
with it.
father,
Nope.
and Carl knows that Steve is crazy, but he comes over with his suspenders and shit, acting like a nerd, but he's really a psychopath.
Family Matters would never happen. I don't know why Judy was even in there, because Judy had maybe 3 lines tops the whole damn show.
And then she went to porn.
And she went upstairs and said, "Brown chicken down."
No, but watch. Steve Urkel, they're gonna make him a psychopath. Okay. And it's gonna be on Netflix. It's not gonna be on regular TV. It's gonna be on Netflix.
Judy said, I'm gonna make me some real money.
Or maybe Judy goes upstairs, finds out that Steve is a psychopath, and then he kills her.
Still a waste of time.
And replaces her in the transformation chamber to be light-skinned.
Jesus, really? Or he brings back Myrtle. Who was it? Myra.
No, Myra was an op. I don't trust her.
What?
I didn't like Myra too much. Rest in peace. I didn't like her though.
Oh damn.
It's like you can't possibly. It's like, there's no way that you like my little stud muffin, bitch. Would you go take your meds?
She talks with her titties. Like she always talked with her boobs. Just
no, but that shows that Steve was a psychopath. He still chased after some bitch that didn't want him, and Myra was all titties and ass, and he looked over that. It's like, I like you, my stud muffin, but I like Lara. Lara.
it was just a straight up biatch. Like she didn't want the goofy cut. Who was it? Waldo. Didn't Waldo like Laura too?
Oh, yeah, they got into it over that.
Waldo, Geraldo.
That was when they were in
Illinois.
college. They all change up in college. Laura wanted Stefan, who was the same dude.
Right.
But
extra creep.
I would say Stefan is
that was
actually
creep sauce. That was creep
Stefan
sauce.
is actually the person that Steve kidnapped to make Laura like him. And then he brings her to where the transformation chamber is, and then he kidnaps her. Laura! Laura!
You know, one character they did not mention that whole time?
Oh.
Thelma. They just left her the fuck out of the photo shoot. We knew why they left Judy out. They left Thelma out. And Richie.
That's so true.
The aunt and the damn, who was he? The nephew? Thelma's son?
And fuck whoever the writer was that thought that 3J was needed.
3J, that badass boy.
You
I like
need
to smoke cigarettes and do bad things with my friends. That was 3J.
That's basically.
I like to smoke cigarettes and do bad things with my friends. What's his name? Lamilton. I like to smoke cigarettes. and do hood shit with my friends.
Watch, mark my words. I'm saying it 3/23/2022. They will make a horror show out of Family Matters.
I ain't watching it. Nah.
I watch. Can I play somebody? I would love to play Myra.
Oh my gosh.
I would make a great Myra.
I could do a Myrtle Urkel. Myrtle was my bitch though.
I used to love Myrtle. I'm not gonna front. She was my favorite, even though that was Steve.
Yeah, 3J he does look old, but drugs and alcohol, and we'll do that.
Right.
And isn't he a Disney kid? Like all the Disney kids were just like,
And some Nickelodeon. Some Nickelodeon kids fell under that trap.
And speaking of Nickelodeon kid, Amanda Bynes has ended her conservatorship. You see how quick they did that shit?
Yeah, they gave Britney a hard time and gave this bitch like 10 seconds.
Right. Like, all right, well, have fun. Feel free.
I am concerned though. I am concerned about these. I think they're saying give these bitches their conservatorship so that when they kill themselves, we could say we told you so.
Yeah, she's been under conservatorship for 9 years. The court determined that the conservatorship was no longer required, that the grounds for establishment of a conservatorship of the person no longer exists. She has done everything the court has asked. Amanda has broken her silence on her victory following the ruling.
Well, she followed a court order. Congratulations.
You did what you were supposed to do.
Didn't she have that song that song she had did? I think that's why they gave it. You making music now? Okay, give it up. Just give it
that one little clip that I played.
Yeah,
that you were bopping to.
I was bopping to that shit heavy.
Well, I gotta find it now. No, because we'll probably get flagged. No, I ain't gonna do it. She used to date Kid Cudi.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's news to me. No wonder he ain't making no damn music.
I pray for him.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but everybody can use a little bit of prayer. After 30 years, the Maury Povich show is ending. I mean, he's 83 years old. Let him enjoy the rest of his time.
And yeah, I was going to say the cameraman, we thank you. Thank you.
Cameraman, yes, sir. 30 years of running and keeping up with the deadbeats. Another round of applause. And keeping up with the, oh my gosh. Let it go. It made black people look bad. They made themselves look bad for not knowing who their fathers were.
Who went on the show though? Right? They had the open casting calls. First of all,
they saw free tickets, free trip. They got flued out, all expenses paid just to do that and go home. Matter of fact, fun fact, there was a few people from Lynchburg that were on, I think one was on Steve Wilkos. Right. One was on a court show. It was a couple of people from here that went on them shows. Yeah, paternity court, yeah. They also people that's the shit we watch while I'm getting my hair done. We sitting there laughing at them. People
that I grew up with and know personally who have been on Maury's show has told me that they were paid actors to do that shit.
Yeah. None of that shit, especially Jerry Springer, none of that shit's real.
Yeah. No. And then if you're in the audience, they're like, all right, okay, when she comes out running, I need energy. Give me the energy.
And you see the audience, I call them the audience coordinator. They're like,
right. They're
hyping it up.
They're telling them, look, come on. Applause. Come on, guys.
I
Yeah.
mean, listen to some of the topics. I'm sleeping with your best friend, but I'm also transgender. Let's see. Here's a crazy topic. I'm in love with fat women. Here's another topic. Um, I used to be a stripper, but now I just it's all types of crazy stuff.
I used to hate the little reactions that they did, like when they were like, okay, we had enough of ratchetness, so now we're going to watch some shock videos, right? So they would always bring up that one person that is like super hyped for no reason, and they're like, okay, Maury, let's take a look. The mother goes out of the backyard, and then you hear the audience, and then the baby gets out and climbs down into the pool. Oh my God. I'm like, we're seeing it with you.
Yeah, you don't have to give us a
We're
play-by-play. We see it.
watching it with you.
Yeah.
Why are you going that hard? And
Right.
I just couldn't do it. And then
It wasn't needed.
I couldn't deal with the drill sergeant shit.
That pissed me off.
Hey, my name is Timmy. I'm 14 and fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, oh, we've got Drill Sergeant Smith backstage, and everybody's cheering him on. You listen to me, you little punk ass. I'm gonna break you down so hard, you're gonna be crying to your mama in the next week.
I'm like, you can't hit them. You
can't do
physically
anything.
scare these kids, so you put them into some scared straight type of shit, and that's supposed to make these kids afraid. I'm like, nah.
Scared Straight didn't scare any of them kids. They looked right at them hardened ass criminals like, that's why your ass is in here and I won't be. A couple people actually went to jail like shortly after they did that program.
Yeah, I like them that much. I wanted to be their friend.
Look into my eyes. Come on in here with me. Come on in here with me. Oh, boy was like, nah. He's like, no. You want to steal cars? You want to be a badass? Come on in here with me. Spend 5 minutes alone with me. You got bottom bump, bitch.
You like cursing at your mom? Yeah. Why? Because it's cool. My mother died when I was 1. That's why I'm the way that I am.
And now I'm serving life. I ain't ever getting out.
Okay.
You're serving life because you thought it was cool to cuss your mom out? And you shanked somebody one time and now you're serving life?
No, them shits that used to bother me, especially the girls that were 14 that were prostitutes and stuff. I'm like, Maury, they don't need to be on the show.
They stayed in Norfolk, Virginia, though. The correctional, the Scared Straight show, they stayed in Virginia. Some bad motherfuckers down there. Newport News, Norfolk, down that way, Hampton. Badasses, all of them. Lock them up. Kid, 13 years old. So what did you do? I stabbed my teacher with a pencil. Oh. Yeah, so Ray, this is Big Bruce. He is serving 3 consecutive life sentences. Let him talk to you real quick.
OD.
OD, like the shit. They also canceled the Nick Cannon show. He had low ratings, but I guess that was coming. The Real is also being rumored to be canceled, but Wendy Williams is saying she wants to resume her talk show. So if they do give Sherry Shepherd her own, they'll probably put her in the Nick Cannon spot and bring Wendy back once she's. Yeah, that was pretty quick, and it was all right. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta run home and watch Nick Cannon. No, but
Yeah,
it was
because a lot of
cute.
women were upset because you didn't see it hanging on the left. Nick, you know what you're doing to these middle-aged housewives coming on talking about, hey guys, so today, jiggle, 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 we're doing jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Print.
Man, you got
Hate
100,000
those
kids. I'm like, you got 100,000 kids and can't give us a Dr. Sebi joint that we've been asking for.
Nobody told him to wear them skin tight suits though. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, no. He's got to do a few more things before he finally devotes time to that, I guess.
Yeah, he needs to do that. He needs to get that out the way. We want the documentary. We don't need the documentary. Thank you.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, so our final topic for the night, and then we're going to bounce up out of here. Big Lotto says that she has a song on her album that is not getting cleared because the artist in question sent her some DMs of inappropriate nature, and she refused to give in to it. So of course, the person is dragging their ass, and she showed the track list, the last song is the song that they're having trouble getting cleared, and they blurred out the artist's name, I guess, because people are trying to guess who it was. People saying Kodak Black, but it wasn't him. They try to say 21 Savage, but he's like 3 features up. So I don't know who the feature is that tried to shoot his shot in the DMs, and she said no. Rick Ross even came out publicly and said, I couldn't sign no female to Double MG because I probably trying to sleep with him. Like, at least you're honest about it, but you're a fucking creep, Ross. That's creep behavior. You don't tell nobody like that. Like,
But you know, Jav, that's the thing I always say. What's sad about the music business and the music industry is the behind the scenes shit that women have to go through, which is very rapey. And
very rapey.
I have had and seen situations of women that are real artists. You know, when I say real artists, they are really working women that want to make something of themselves. Some people want just fame and fortune. Some people need fame so that they can promote the fortune of the less fortunate.
Mhm.
But I've seen women that came to me and said, "Oh, I'm so glad to finally meet a female producer because I'm just so tired of having to deal with a producer not releasing a beat because I didn't fuck him for it." I'm like, "Well, how you don't know how I get down?"
No.
I'm just saying in general, like
Right, right.
you can't base it on because there's women that are creeps too.
Oh yeah, very much so. Very
But
much so.
I say that as a female producer, I've seen women, you know, they come to me, can you do a beat that sounds like this? No. I can't do it like that. But then they'll say, it's because it's like the way that I wrote the bar, it's like I need it that way because this producer refuses to give me the beat because he's saying that I'm supposed to have sex with him for it and I don't want to have sex with him for no damn beat. And I'm like, for real? Like you're not kidding that this is a real thing, showing me the emails and everything. You know what you got yourself into. This is the music business. You're gonna have to, you know, be a woman and be a
No.
real woman
No.
about it.
No.
I said,
No.
be a real woman about what? Laying down in bed and getting smashed by some dude whose beats are mid?
Heavy on the mid.
No.
Heavy on the mid. But Lotto went to the Breakfast Club and she kind of, she said that she kind of regrets bringing this up in the first place. But I think this is a conversation that needs to be had. I applaud her for bringing it up. She said her intentions were not to make it like a big thing. She was looking at it as, she's a new female rapper in the game, and she wished that someone could have told her how shit went down, kind of warn her. But we can't really warn you.
You never saw not one behind the music interview?
She was too young for that. Because what might happen to you may not happen to me, and vice versa. Like I can't warn you and say, hey, yo, this dude right here might try to slip you the D, If it's never happened to me, I can't tell you that.
But sex sells.
But sex sells, and keep your eyes and ears open and your mouth shut.
Some dude said on Twitter, so you mean to tell me that as an engineer, I got to sit through a bitch talking about swallowing my eggplant to forever, and I'm supposed to just sit there and just record that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
When there's paper involved. Yeah.
Lotto is the few to be successful after the game. True.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, how do we know? Like there's a couple of things that I've had questions about. Is was this the artist that called herself Mulatto at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I do agree. There was one chick that said, although this is heinous.
Heinous. I love that word.
How do we not know that she's just using this situation to take the steam off of using that name in the beginning?
It was tried, it was done. She caught the flack, she took accountability, she went through the rebrand, she went through all of that. That's done. That chapter is done. Yes,
But
it happened, but that chapter is done.
To some people, it's the timing, right? And also, which a lot of guys have been saying, is that why don't you just name who the person is? There's a reason why. You can't do that shit.
You can't do that because you will be blacklisted. You will probably be threatened with your life.
Well, I say this, blacklisted, I don't believe in that shit no more. As long as there is social media, You cannot be blacklisted. Everybody on the planet is not going to not fuck with you because the industry said so.
I
But
mean,
as
some
far
people
as
got pull.
like blacklisted, where okay, let's say that she named the person, do they send endless bots and trolls to her for as long as she has a career? Yes, that could possibly be true. But
They can also, they know where she lives or where she claims she resides. They can send death threats to her
that too,
family, to her.
that
They
too.
can wish her bodily harm and do bodily harm,
I just
which
don't think that
nobody should be subjected to, male
I
or
don't think
female.
I don't think she should. I mean, she can't add the song now because then people are gonna know once it gets cleared who the fuck it was.
Right. And you can't
So
not add the feature name on the track list. That's bad business.
I'm real. My heart goes out to her. Yes,
I hope
the
she figures that
industry
out.
the industry is messed up, right? For both males and females, because believe it or not, you have rappers that, they're hard and from the streets and they have to cut it up in the sheets with a executive male.
Mm.
So it's not just
Mm-mm.
women that have to go through that. There are straight males that are subjected to, oh, you like the fame, you like all this. Okay, so this guy is 63 years old. He's an old fart and
Mm.
he wants you. He likes you
And
and
he
he wants
wants you.
what you gonna do?
We're gonna do this the easy way, we're gonna do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
You want the fame? But yeah, they will come after men too. So men have to stop thinking that it's just women that this is happening to. There's also a lot of straight males that are being subjected to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the truth. I've seen it with my own eyes. My friend, like long time ago, told me that he was blacklisted because he wasn't butt listed.
I'm mad how you put that, but I get it.
And to see that shit is very frightening because I'm like, you in a gang and all that. This was years ago, years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the hardest dudes that I knew. And when he came to me saying, I did it, I said, you did what? Don't judge me. I got to feed my family.
I couldn't. I couldn't. Mm-mm.
But then guess what happened? Because he threatened to tell. They got some was it gun charges on him? Yeah, they do that next.
Oh.
Patrice says
Mm.
it was rumored that Quincy Jones is one of those guys who did like, yep, I heard that too.
Yeah, that was the rumor.
Jab says either you go the booty route or you sacrifice your friend. That's how it is. That's why a lot of people like myself, I was like, I like the little fame I got. I don't need more than that. It's just
I don't want it at all.
It's just enough. I get 53 comments a day. That's enough for me.
Yeah, 53 people fuck with me. Thank you.
53. I posted a video yesterday. It had 109,000 views when I woke up this morning. I said, not for me. I'm used to getting 113, maybe 250 when I got shadow banned. Now they're like, let's release the shadow ban so she can see that we're here to play ball. And then she'll want to take a deal.
But then she's going to say some fucked up shit. And we're going to shadow ban her again.
Every time.
Every time. It's worse than Facebook jail. I see a lot of creators now. If you see this video, throw a heart or share my video because TikTok's been shadow banning me. And I've noticed a few creators that I haven't seen in a while pop up out of nowhere.
Yep. This is
Like,
season 3 of TikTok. That's what it is.
I don't even eat popcorn, but let me go get some fiddle faddle and I don't eat popcorn, but I'll kill some fiddle faddle. That shit's good. And it's popcorn. I know. Don't judge me. Mind your business. Speaking of, before we get up off of here, I just want to plug this real quick. They're not paying me for it.
Oh, Jav gave you some popcorn.
Thank you. Please. These things right here are called stuffed puffs. The little s'more puffs thingies.
Pause.
Big pause. I'm just reading what's on the package. Y'all can't see because the damn green screen, but look. They're pretty good.
I thought I had my green screen on today and I was just in the green screen.
But it's the marshmallow and it's got the s'more stuff inside the marshmallow. If you
on.
like marshmallows, then this is your thing.
I
Looks
love
like,
marshmallows. I used to love eating them.
and it's got the s'mores, the chocolate in there. Yeah, I know you can't see the um. Yeah,
So
they're
you chew,
called
so
stuffed
is
puffs.
it one of those candies that bust in your mouth? Pause.
Pause. No, it's just marshmallow, and then you'll kind of crunch into like a little piece of chocolate bar.
It's a crunch mush.
Yeah, and this is the cookies and cream, and yeah, those are pretty good. That's
Also,
my fat snack for the night.
I've been eating a lot of candy lately. I've
Me
been
too.
killing some fucking warheads and
Oh,
anything that's sour gummies and shit. I call it my gaming candy now
I got
because
Dum Dums, Blow Pops.
I need to have. My friend was like, I
I
told her
keep
my mouth gets real dry when
I
I'm
keep
gaming.
get these. These
Altoid.
the Altoids. These are smack.
She's like, get some candy, like have some gamer candy. I went and got some gamer candy, and I'm in here 2 o'clock in the morning on a sugar rush on like my third bag of sour candies.
Hands just jittery like this.
I'm gonna get it. Apex Legends, I'm gonna get it. Damn you, Apex Legends, once again.
Y'all be sitting there getting hurt over that shit.
That was Echo VR. But yes, those of you that have my Twitch, because I'll be gaming in Twitch because again, my affiliate, I'm a game on what pays me, unfortunately. So Twitch, if you guys have my Twitch, please join me on Twitch as I play Resident Evil. Am I gonna play Resident Evil tonight or Population? I'm gonna play Population 1 tonight. I would stream on here, but again, the lagging, I can't deal with that. And I can't bring my chat into VR. So yeah.
Ooh.
I need to see the chat. I need to see the chat when I'm playing. If I can't see the chat, then the chat's gonna feel like, oh, she's just playing and she doesn't give a fuck about who's watching.
You're damn right.
So yeah, I can't. If I'm in VR chat, like I'll probably be doing the punchline because I got maybe 3 more songs together for the show. So I will be doing the punchline in VR, but probably hosting at Club Oracle. Maybe Club Oracle, I'm thinking, because a lot of DJs are telling me that's one of the best VR clubs to DJ in. Mostly packed as Cat's Eye. But I have to change her outfit. I don't like how her boobs look. They look too bouncy. Like she starts dancing and you see the bounciness.
Well, sex sells, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's Cat's Eye. I look at her like she's she's me. I don't show my titties in real life, so neither can she.
Let them things thing. Not yours, hers.
Yes, right. No, Patrice, I'm trying to get all my social media to be the same, so it's gonna be Minx Couture across the board. But definitely Twitch is a better bet, I would say, for gaming because that's where mostly people that game go. So yeah, I'll come here for the talk shows, but the gaming shows will be on Twitch.
Motherfuckers. Yeah.
They got me with the affiliate, man. They should have never did that.
Well, like you say, you got to go where it pays you.
Got to go where it pays. And Caffeine TV, I suggested that they need to come up with a pay system like Twitch. Why can't we have paid subscribers on on Caffeine? I've been listening on DJs on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is the best for DJs and music discovery. I've been telling everybody. I just meet so many dope streamers and I follow them and they become nice with me and we talk behind the scenes and next thing I know, I pop up and they're like, "Oh my God, Minx! Oh my God, she's here! Throw her video up real quick." And I'm like, "Promo? Thank you.
Free promo.
Thank you."
Preach.
Free promo. I'm not mad at it.
Hey, press is press.
It is. And they promote me and I promote them right back. The gaming community is very welcoming to musicians. Y'all need to tap in with them. I'm telling you this, guys, from my mouth. Tap in with the game community. If they got 53 viewers while they're gaming, ask them if they can play your song while they're gaming. What's so wrong with that? Pops up on the screen. You get your streams because if your music is being distributed, it will be also distributed to Twitch. So their replay gets flagged you okay it, and then the replay is fine. You get paid for those streams.
See, free game.
And I'm broke. I'm broke. I get free game, and I'm broke. That's what it is. But that's what it
That's
is.
not how that works. Oh, guys, we got to wrap this up tonight. We do appreciate y'all, coming in and kicking it with us. And for that, you get the second good old trusty, shiny, beautiful here, nigga. Damn. Because again, you didn't ask for it. But we're giving it to you anyway because it's free. Like, why not? Like, who doesn't like free shots? Let's see what else we got going on.
Patrice says it's the echo for me.
That's why I do it, because Minx she plays into it. It's just fun. Social media handles. Minx says she's across the board. Just look up Minx Couture. Just follow her everywhere. She's everywhere. Follow me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. You know what? I'm thinking about deactivating my IG because I don't be on there like talking about it anymore.
I'll be on it, but not that much.
Yeah, I don't. I scroll, look. Okay, cool. But yeah, follow me, follow Minx, follow us. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, the RTIM Show channel. We're also on Facebook at RTIM Show channel. Or no, at RTIM Show. Just look up Random Talk Indie Music. We pop up. We there. Let's see, where else are we at? We're also on Twitch, which we didn't see. We didn't see any streamers tonight, but we'll be on Twitch more anyway. Here's some hotlines for those who are going through a little something. You want to unalive yourself and you don't know who to turn to. We got a number for that. You've been essayed. You got a number for that. You're dealing with the death of a loved one. Don't know how to process that. We got a number for that. They're all 24-hour lines. 24-hour lines. Just call, talk to somebody. And seek help. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to vent. But it's never okay to hurt other people. And please don't hurt yourself.
Ever okay for that.
Don't ever hurt yourself. Think of those who are less fortunate. Remember, it's not always about money. You can give somebody their time. Give somebody your time. Also, check out your Salvation Army. See if they need any type of donations, food, clothing, toiletries, personal items. And the way things are going, they're raising the rents. There's going to be more and more homeless people, and those are going to be like really struggling, to get by. So just think about people who are less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt to be nice
at all.
It doesn't hurt to be nice. Shout out to my homeboy Chris over at Madison House for the Arts. They actively are doing food drives and clothing drives almost every day and weekly. So if you in the Lynchburg area, head on over to 607 Madison Street. You'll find the big blue house that's painted on the side, and just go in, talk to Chris, and just chop it up with him. Real cool guy, real down to earth, and so sweet, super helpful, and a big pillar to the community. Also, shout out to Carrie Robinson, who started the Madison House. And thank you for your generosity as well. Thank you for opening up your art house to the youth, because that's what it's about. They have drum sets, they got music instruments. They do open jams where people just come in and do some random stuff. They rock out. They got a DJ, and it's all fun. They do paint nights, game nights, insomnia movie nights. So they're really opening up the house for the youth, for the kids, give them something to do. So shout out to them for opening up their house and being so generous. And support your local art houses, your DJs, producers. Just support everybody.
Please do.
Please do.
We are the gig workers that are essential still.
Yeah, we're essential still. We don't get the love that we should get, but it is what it is.
We try. We try.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that tuned in with us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, our caffeine family. We fuck with y'all. We love y'all. Yes, sir. We'll be back here next week for more foolery, more fuckery, and more shenanigans. That is the RTIM show, starting 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. CPT-ish probably, because that's how we operate. But anyway, we love y'all. And we out this bitch. Good night.
Good night.